So, Shannon, what does this tell you about Kawhi?
You laughing?
Yeah.
You should be crying.
No, I ain't crying about anything. Because what this tells me about Kawhi is what I always knew. Because here's the thing. People's like, oh, Kawhi is so quiet. He's not on social media. Kawhi is the biggest diva in the NBA. Let this have been LeBron James. Oh, my God. No. I give you one better. Let that been KD. Oh, my goodness. Let somebody say that KD rubbed them the wrong way. LeBron rubbed them the wrong way on the court. Practice schedule is set around him. When you leave, it's set around him. Let that be KD. Let that be. Lord forbid that be LeBron. Because anytime we made a big deal, oh, nobody want to play with LeBron. You see, Paul George didn't go. This one didn't go. That one didn't go. You see, Toronto bowed out. Toronto said, nah. It was reported Jeannie Buss says, we can't give you these things. This is against the cap. We get in trouble. But somebody would. What we know, what I knew to be true all along, that's a diva. And things need to work his way. If they don't work his way, because guess what? All I know is that when three people speak out against something Kawhi did, they're no longer there. Trev, Lou Williams got out of there. Rondo passed the ball. He airballed it. Rondo looked at him. Rondo's no longer there. So I'm not surprised by this. We understand the greater the player, the greater the ego, and you have to do some catering. But I don't think people thought it was to the depth of what we're starting to find out, because behind the scenes, we heard this report come out last year that everything is around Kawhi. When they leave, when the buses leave, when the plane leaves, the practice schedule is set around him. And Lou Williams said, hey, it'd take him all day. I mean, he come early. He gonna stay late, but he got to do all that because it take him all day to do his you-know-what. So that's your guy.
It is my guy.
You ain't gonna win.
It's about to be Kawhi Town.
Win!
When he gets healthy. And
Win!
he will be by March. And if he would have stayed healthy, as you said, they would have gotten to the
Bet your
finals.
Casey don't play this year.
A whole year?
He don't play none.
Okay, I'll
this
do
year.
one case right here, right now. Doesn't play any this year?
None,
Okay,
zero,
got
zip,
it.
nada.
I loved what Kyle Lowry said, because I don't think Kyle Lowry or anybody else would have ever said this about LeBron James, because LeBron's never been about get out of the way and give me the ball, right?
What?
Never.
The man scored 28 straight points. Did you not see what happened to Detroit? He scored 28 straight.
Yeah. Okay. Against a crumbling Pistons
Oh,
team
now they crumbling.
when he was like 20 years old.
They had just represented the Eastern Conference, Skip. They was in the Eastern Conference like 5 years. They had rested the Eastern Conference in the finals all those years. Now they were crumbling. Really? With Ben Wallace, Sheed, Tayshaun Sprint, Rip, Chauncey. Really? That's the team.
McDyess got thrown out. Rashid went berserk at halftime, and the coaches didn't want to play him in the second half. Remember that?
Skip.
And all of a sudden, LeBron James had a super highway to the basket against a team that had finally hit the aging wall.
Oh,
Yeah.
But you know what? It's funny that you say they hit the aging wall,
Yeah.
but the Bad Boy Pistons, the original, they didn't hit the aging walls when they lost to you-know-who. You see how you do that, Skip?
Let's not talk about the greatest player ever. Let's keep it right here on Kawhi Leonard, who
Is what?
ironically is the closest thing to Jordan we've had since Jordan. As a jump shooter, as a mid-range jump shooter, he's even better than Kobe was at doing that. To me, Kobe was the closest thing to Jordan in all-around game. But as Doc Rivers said, that shot that Michael perfected sort of mid-career to late career, that 12, 15, 17-foot turnaround fadeaway jump
Kobe.
shot, it's Kawhi.
I want Kobe.
Ooh,
You take the other
deadly.
K, I got Kobe.
Deadly was Kawhi Leonard. Is Kawhi Leonard. So the point is that I take this as a compliment, and I don't know why he would start out by saying Kawhi rubbed people the wrong way. They won the championship.
Whoa. Kyrie, hold on. Kyrie won the championship with LeBron.
Yeah.
But some of the things LeBron did rubbed him the wrong way. I don't know why that would rub Kyrie the wrong way when they won the championship.
Well, they thought LeBron was all about stats, and he left after the next year. When did they get swept or gentlemen swept the next year?
No, they lost one. They lost in 5.
5. Okay,
Right.
they got gentlemen swept the next
Right.
year, and Kyrie said, "I can't take him anymore.
Okay.
I'm out."
So hold on. If Kawhi's saying, "Give me the ball, I'm gonna get this bucket," and Kyle Lowry said, "Hold on, but I'm open. We got other guys open. No, give me. So what is he worried about?
What's who worried about?
Kawhi. If he won't pass the ball to guys open because they wide open, and he talking about I can get this bucket.
Well, he has 2 rings with 2 Finals MVPs. You
So
like
what's
that?
4 and 4?
Can you do better than that?
What's
I
4
don't
and
think
4?
so.
What's 4 and 4?
4 and 4 what?
Yeah, 4 rings, 4 Finals MVPs with 4 MVPs.
With 6 losses.
4, 4, 4.
Yeah. How about 2 and 0?
4, 4, 4.
Huh?
Hold on. No. He ain't 2 and 0. You remember what we did to him in game 7? We hit that jump on it. You don't do that, Skip.
You know what? It should be 3 and 0, but I'm going to stick with 2 and 0.
No, it's 2 and 1.
Because Ray Allen saved your legacy by
You need
making
to
the
stop,
greatest
Skip.
clutch shot I've ever seen.
So
ever.
you're not gonna give him that loss that he actually has.
I can't compute that loss because it should not have been a
It
loss.
happened though, Skip.
Well, it happened because of Ray Allen.
Okay.
Okay, so let's look at what happened in 2019. If you look hard at this, that all of a sudden Kawhi takes off against, they beat Orlando in 5. But let's start Philly in 7. And again, I thought it was the luckiest shot that ever won a playoff game at the end, but I can't take away from the numbers for those 7 games. 35, 10, and 4. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's like MVP numbers of that series. That's what he was,
did, yeah.
right? And then Milwaukee wins the first 2 games, and then Kawhi said, no, that's enough of this. And Toronto wins the next 4 games as Giannis just shrinks into the background, averaging only 21 points a game in those last 4 games. And Kawhi just, once again, goes crazy in that and goes 30, 10, and 4 in those 6 games. 30, 10, and 4. And then in the finals, I get it that there was no KD for most of it. He tried a little cameo, and then Clay got hurt at the end. But Kawhi goes 29, 10, and 4 in the finals. You want to talk about a run? You want to talk about dominating? Yeah, Kyle Lowry. If I'm Kyle Lowry playing point guard and he says, I want the ball, I'm going to give that guy the ball because you better let that big dog eat.
How many times have you seen LeBron have finals like have playoff runs like what you're talking about?
Yeah, but they won. LeBron often loses.
Skip, how you going to lose if we got more playoff wins than anybody in NBA history? How many times you think we
Played
lost?
the longest. You're 4 and 6 in the finals. 4 and 6?
I mean,
how can you make a GOAT case?
Hold on, but I thought the finals is the ultimate. I thought getting there meant something. So now you punish a guy for getting there. So it's better to lose in the first round. It's better to lose before you get to the finals as opposed to getting to it and lose, right? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, but it's pretty great when a guy has a master plan to quit his way out of San Antonio so he can get home to L.A., but he knows he's going to have to make a stopover in Toronto, change planes in Toronto. And while he's changing planes in Toronto, he just goes and wins the championship.
Right.
That's all. That's pretty great.
That's how my guy was already etched in stone. He got won championships, won MVPs in 2 different locations. He said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take it to I'm going to do like Jed Clampett. I'm going to move to Beverly Hills because I'm going to strike out because I struck oil in Cleveland, and now I'm going to go to Beverly Hills.
Gonna load up
the truck
and move to Beverly.
Yeah. Hills, that is. You know what I'm saying, Skip Bayless?
Swimming pools and movie stars.
How many guys do you know got 3 finals MVPs with 3 different teams?
Impressive, unless you got 6 finals losses.
Got 4 wins and 4 MVPs.
Disqualified.
They don't disqualify.
So I love the Lou Williams quote because I saw last night when I saw the story, the headline on it was completely misleading because it said Lou Williams roasts Kawhi Leonard's work ethic. And then I'm reading, I'm saying no. And then the blog says, to be clear, Lou Williams isn't bashing Kawhi here because he's not.
No.
He's saying Kawhi is there an hour and a
slow.
half before practice. He's there an hour and a half after practice, but that's just his speed.
Yeah.
Because he need half a day to get his, together.
Right.
Okay? He's got some creaky knees. He's got to get them warmed up.
Yep.
They are arthritic.
Yeah.
So they might be even more arthritic now that he tore another ligament.
And plus, guess what, Skip? And if it takes you that long to warm up, you definitely got to do maintenance when you cool down, Skip.
Okay.
You got to get ice baths and all that other stuff.
But I also think he stays after practice to work on that deadly shot. I am told by people close to him that nobody has any idea how hard he works because he does not post it. Somebody else I know is constantly trying to show us on IG.
Oh, Tom Brady?
No, your guy.
Oh,
the guy who's in
okay.
Italy right
Okay.
now. I'm sure he had a whole gym flown over to Italy with him on a private
What, you
plane,
didn't say,
right?
hold on. I remember your guy was in Monaco on a camel. Your guy be posting videos on the beach with him running, him and his trainer.
Yep.
Your guy was up in a Big Sky
Yep.
And doing all that other stuff. But what's the problem?
Well, I never said Brady worked harder than LeBron, but I got to tell you, I think people are underestimating just how hard Kawhi works.
No.
Because nobody knows.
Skip.
He is the silent assassin.
There's no way you become that great without work ethic. We're not saying that. But what we are saying is that how you dismiss, let that had come out about LeBron or Kevin Durant, then you'd be singing, no, you wouldn't. Let me take that back. Kevin Durant's your guy. So nothing he does would you will find fault with. Let that have been GOAT James. What? Stop the presses.
Well, I'm going to mention it again. Game 2 in the bubble against Denver comes down to the last shot, and it's called in the huddle for LeBron James. And Rondo says, I locked eyes with LeBron. He did not move.
Right.
And at the last second, desperate, Rondo has to kick it way out to the right far wing where AD has looped all the way around the set and catches the ball on the run over here and makes it from the three-point line to win the game.
Let me ask you a question. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, Tom Brady calls a play, and it's designed to go to Mike Evans, and Mike Evans doesn't get open. So what does he do? Just eat the ball? Or did he go to Chris Godwin? Or does he go to Antonio Brown? Okay, LeBron didn't get open. So he passed the ball to an open guy at AD hit the bucket. Now what?
It's much harder to make a last-second shot in basketball than it is to catch a big pass in football.
No, but there's no, Skip. There's more to it. First of all, you got to throw it. You got to put me in position too. You got to throw me in position where I can catch it.
Yeah, but
and
once it's in the air and you're open, much easier to catch that ball than shoot that ball.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
Skip, I got to
make a three-pointer to win the game.
It's just harder. Guy all over me, raking me, pulling me.
No, it's harder.
All I'm saying is, Skip,
it's much more chokeable.
You see what you do? You try to find one area to try to beat my guy down. Your guy, your guy shot the air ball. Your guy shot the air ball. Your guy had a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, because Rondo kicked it to him at the last second where he was stuck in the corner.
The man had 7 seconds. He was the only one. Go back and look at the tape.
He's guarded, heavily guarded. He's got no shot.
Skip.
He has to force it up. He did not like they did not run the play as prescribed in the huddle.
That was the play they ran to the. He breaks towards him and then he curves to the baseline. He gets the ball and fired it. Nobody else was open. So what now, Skip? Skip. It's okay. Your guy blew it.
It's about to be Kawhi Town. At some point, it will.
Man, the man about to retire. The man going to year 19. At some point in time, he's going to have to go home.
You know what? Kawhi needs to get him some social accounts and just start posting.
This
is what I do. Just so the world to say, oh, okay, because the world only knows what you tell them.
What do you do?
He works
Besides
at least as hard
orthopedics.
as LeBron, if not harder than LeBron James.
You do know eventually we're going to come up out this pandemic. What's going to happen to the New Balance then? We about to come up out this pandemic another year or so, Skip. I can't see it going much further.
So,
we're not going to these frontline workers not going to be buying these shoes like they buy them right now. Then what?
Well, I like the originals.
Yeah.
They might be the most comfortable shoes I own.
You're not going to be able to go to CVS and Walgreens on the back wall and get you a pair. You won't be able to do that, Skip. Then what? What are you going to do?
Kawhi Leonard put New Balance on the basketball map.
Stop it.
He did.
Yeah,
Sidney McLaughlin got New Balance on them because she the gold medal. That's what they be talking about, New Balance.
Yeah, right.
Kawhi. Everybody wear those New Balance basketball shoes. Now, Skip, I love them for walking. I love for walking. When I walk my dog on Saturday and Sunday mornings, I got my New Balances on. They good. Old people, when you walking in the mall, the old people walking around the mall, they got them on.
Hey, if you ran distance, you would love them.
No, I don't run.
They are right up.
My running days are
You
officially
were hanging
over.
with your guy. You were wearing them over the weekend with Wing,
I
right?
was.
I thought
That is
so.
correct.
I thought they looked
But
pretty
it was
sharp.
a joke.
Wayne should have threw you out of his house with those shoes on.
Well,
I can't believe you let him in the house with
strict
those.
rules.
well, he
around
bought
there?
them. I didn't.
They were a gift, right?
They were a gag gift.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.